హాయ్ హలో దిస్ ఇస్ చక్రి. ఈరోజు మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు బ్యూటిఫుల్ సాక్షి వైద్య. ఏజెంట్ మూవీతో తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీకి పరిచయం అయి ఇప్పుడు గాంధీవధారి అర్జునతో మన ముందుకు రాబోతున్నారు. సో లెట్స్ టాక్ టు హర్, లెట్స్ వెల్కమ్ హర్. హాయ్ సాక్షి. తెలుగుతో ఇంకా రెజ్లింగ్ విత్ ఇట్
కొంచెం I understand what is spoken, but
okay,
to speak I find it a little difficult.
So Gandeevadhari Arjuna title a bit heavy. What does that mean, like story ki title ki enti sambandham?
The title Gandeevadhari Arjuna actually was given because in Mahabharata Arjuna used Gandiva, which is a bow, as the last major important, the most important weapon to destroy, to take care, to save the planet, to save the world, to
Indru nunchi vastundi,
to win the war. So in the same way, similarly in this movie Arjuna, that is Varun, uses Gandiva, which is his weapon, which is his guns, to save the planet.
So basically the spy movie or
No, it's not a spy movie. Actually in movie the topic of this movie is like very 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 important. Like today's generation, it deals with how we are destroying the planet by generating so much of waste. How the big industry, how the big companies, the Western world is actually bringing in all the filth back to our country or the small countries, and how carbon footprinting is happening around. So it actually revolves around a very very important subject.
So what does Arjuna do in that scenario?
So basically that is actually the I can't really tell you the plot, but it revolves majorly around these lines, and he plays the role of a security officer. So he's supposed to.
What is your role, Sakshi?
నేను ఒక IAS officer ఈ మూవీలో, and I play as the secretary of Nasser sir, who is a UN minister, environment minister.
Agent లో ఒక రోల్ చేశారు. That's a spy movie kind of, అది కూడా action movie, and this one is a bit related to that, right?
Okay.
So what is your role? How different it is?
The very most important thing that I felt was my character had a lot of importance. ఈ మూవీతో I had like a full movie, in the entire movie you will see that Nasser sir, actually this movie is not only hero oriented like how it is usually for the movies. It's around the hero, but here there are many pillars in this movie. Even Roshni ma'am, who's a actress, she also plays a very important role. Nasser sir చాలా important and pedda role, and even me, I play an IAS officer. I am also playing a very important role, and that is why it is very different from
your previous one. Varun toti working etla undi? He
didn't make me feel like I was a newcomer, like I said, because he was very friendly, he was funny all the time, and he helped me a lot with the lines also. Actually not with the lines, but he helped me with when Praveen sir was not getting out from me what he wanted. So he helped me with that.
To comprehend the dialogues.
Exactly. Because he's experienced, right? It is his 12th movie. So the tips and tricks from these experienced actors will obviously help me.
So there are a lot of senior actors like Nasser sir and Roshni garu, and chaala mandi unnaru. What did you learn from them? Like first movie kaavachu, ippudu kaavachu. What did you learn, and what do you want to learn from them?
Like veteran actors, is I feel that they don't let their performance be affected from what is happening on the set, because set lo there's a lot of things happening, a lot of people here and there talking, fighting and everything. But that whatever happens, even if you are a part of the fight or whatever, not letting the performance, not letting it show on your face is something that I've
Are you bothered about those? Like initially, like the disturbances around you.
So I don't come from an acting background, right? So whenever there's a disturbance, I have this habit of thinking about it. Whatever happens, what happened, who said what, said to whom, and I used to be like a little what, entira. I'll be like, but now I've been like, it's okay, whatever it is. I've come here to work. I'm going to do my work and go back.
సో ఒకసారి బ్యాక్ వెళ్దాం. మీరు ప్రమోషన్స్ అవి చేస్తుండేవాళ్ళు, లైక్ ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయింది మీ కెరీర్, రైట్? సో హౌ వాజ్ ద జర్నీ? లైక్ ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ మోడల్గా స్టార్ట్ చేసి, ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ ఫేమ్గా స్టార్ట్ చేసి, నౌ యూ రీచ్ సమ్వేర్, లైక్ సెకండ్ మూవీ ఇన్ టాలీవుడ్, ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ వన్.
Instagram though I started because I was COVID COVID I was bored. There's nothing to do at home. Touch wood, my family was safe. We were all at home.
Good.
So I was just sitting and I decided to do photographs, and then reels came. So reels became a very important platform for every one of us people.
You were
like
studying
us.
then?
I was doing my degree in physiotherapy back then. So reels became a platform, so I started experimenting with reels. So that time I got calls from Hindi casting directors to maybe give auditions or take workshops. So I did a little bit here and there. I gave a lot of auditions. So one day Mukesh sir called me and told me that there's an audition for a film, a very big film, very good director, very good actor, also famous actor. I was like, obviously, why will I not do it, right? But he's like, the problem is he's Telugu. I mean, the movie is in Telugu. So initially I didn't think, I thought a complete different language. Now how can I first of all, I don't know, I don't have an experience in acting, and secondly working in Telugu would be very difficult. But the way people here have taught me, accepted me, I just feel like, I belong here.
Being an Instagram influencer, first offer vachinappudu, you could have homework on that, like who is the actor, who is the director, and what is gonna be like that. So what was your feeling? Meer ela feel ayyaru?
Executive producer, somebody texted me ki we want to audition you for this a movie. I thought it was a scam. I was like, I'm not going to do it. I don't know who you are.
Who called you, like executive director of the movie?
Yeah, somebody from the production team, they reached out to me.
So lower hierarchy.
Yeah. And I mean, I had no idea who works in the production and everything. So I didn't respond. So the casting director who I actually registered, I had registered to, he called me because they reached out to him.
Okay.
They want to cast you for this, and it's true, we know that. So you can go for the audition. So that is when I actually got in touch with him, and I came down to Hyderabad and I gave the audition.
When you realized that this is not scam, it is going to happen, this is real time.
It took me a while actually. Not until I started shooting for Agent did I really wrap my head around the fact that I was in such a big movie.
So what was your feeling like, from Instagram to the big movie, the big budget movie with a huge cast?
Feeling as such, I felt very happy that to be a part of this. Very, very happy, very grateful also. But nothing in my personal life actually has changed. Like even today I go home,
You were studying then?
I was studying. I finished my studying actually.
By then? Or else?
So no, not by then. Actually, it collided with me shooting in Budapest for Agent.
Okay.
But I told Surendra Reddy sir that I want to finish the exam. I can't quit because that was my last exam. Then I would be done. And I come from a kind of an old school background, so my parents are like, first graduation has to be there. Only then only then you can do whatever you want, but first you have to finish your studying. So I told Kurigaru also, and my the managers also, producers also, that I can't do it. Can we please work this out? And they were kind enough to actually work things out and sing together, and so everything worked out for me. So I still feel very, very grateful. A physiotherapist, yeah.
Okay, so are you going to do that, or you're continuing this?
We'll
was that your passion, or
No, I wanted to do it, definitely. When I started doing it, I was very good at it. Actually, I excelled at it.
Okay.
But life had some different plans, I guess, for me. So I'm here.
You're from nowhere, like you're nowhere connected to Telugu, and your mother tongue was Marathi.
Yeah.
So how did you feel like about language, the dialogues and all?
I thought that it was going to be very difficult for me because I'm not very good with any languages.
Okay.
When I'm not an arts person, I can't learn language at all.
Bad with linguistics.
Yeah, very bad with linguistics. So I thought that it would not be possible for me. But actually, when I started reading the dialogues and I started understanding the emotion behind it, it felt very easy for me. Now, whenever, like, if I have the dialogue a day before, even a day before to do a scene, I'm good with the dialogues. Like, language is not a problem when it comes to making movies, but when it comes to interviews, I find it a little difficult for a day-to-day interaction.
Working with Akhil, first time, and he was also experienced actor, and first time you enter in industry lo kochinu. How did you feel like that guy, a new guy, and director is saying something, and you have to understand from another language, the expressions and all. How was the first day?
confusing also, but I was nervous. I was very nervous. So because I had never been on a big camera before, so I did not know how they wanted me to be like.
Complete environment is different.
Yeah, exactly. It is, and you know, when you watch movies, you don't know what is happening on the set. You just watch movie. Yeah, you watch movies. It's beautiful, nice, and you go home. That is all. That is all it is. For me, when I sat there and I started shooting for the shot, and I, you know, how much energy you have to put, how much of intensity there needs to be in every emotion. That and Suri Garu and Akhil were very, very, very nice to me, because they used to tell me in English only. Even if they talked around in Telugu, I started understanding Telugu by then. So I picked up a little bit here and there. But in order to understand the emotion, you need to be in depth, right? What you have to show. So exactly. So Suri Garu was very. He told me in English everything, all that he wanted, and even after like takes.
To make you understand.
Yeah, he corrected me, and then he gave me a lot of takes to work on. So yeah, that was for me. He was a
second cinema ke onna change vachinda, like, you know, any improvement Telugulo?
A lot of improvement, because I feel like for Agent, I did not have a proper, like, I did not have a script with me. They had it, but I didn't have it, and I didn't have my dialogues also. So and added that Telangana, Rayalaseema slang. That I found a little difficult.
There were a lot of dialects in Telugu states.
Yeah, I realized
it's not
that.
Even simple Telugu.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, you get different dialects.
Different, accent. I try. I'm understanding that now, little by little. So yeah, but in this, Praveen Garu was like, he gave me my scenes and everything, a full script ready, and he is like, these are going to be a dialogue. There will be slight changes here and there, obviously, according to the scenes, but this is the big picture of it. And that really helped me, because I knew what was happening, you know, everything, the dialogues and all I had learned. So I only had to put in emotions and wherever it was necessary. Praveen Garu, Varun, even Abhijit, he is the assistant director. He took workshops for Ira, the character that I'm playing, and that is how we came about it.
Successfully, second movie loki enter ayyar, and it is going to release on 25th. How's your parents? You know, you said you're old school kind of things. So how did they feel? మీ ఇంట్లో ఎట్లా అనుకున్నారు? మీ పేరెంట్స్ ఏమన్నారు?
I don't know if they must be telling relatives that they are proud or something, that they're happy, but to me they don't say anything. I am the same person, you know, who eats by sitting on the floor. She eats chicken and all. I am the same person, but to me they never express ki you know, something like I have achieved something big or I have done something big. Because maybe that is their way to keep me grounded. I know that, but otherwise I'm pretty sure to their relatives and all they must be telling. But to me, like I said, my life in general in Bombay,
very simple.
Friends, very simple, has been the same. Nothing's changed.
It could be different if you are into Hindi or Bollywood like that. I think so. I mean, like, they are more related to that, right?
Maybe, I don't know, but for me, even like in Hyderabad, I feel still the same. I don't know how to feel like an heroine. I'm still adjusting to it.
Better you don't get into that.
Yeah.
This is beautiful thing, like, you know, when you got big image and you are staying grounded and all. It's beautiful thing. It's not possible to everybody.
Exactly. It's important to not let it get to your head, even if it's how much ever movies you do, whatever.
Yeah, correct. So you didn't plan to come into movies, but
no,
you got into this.
Yeah.
So what's your plans? Is there any change of plans, you know, for future and all?
For future, I just want to see now, like, you know, I let life happen and I got here. So now I just want to do as many creative roles as possible. I just don't want to be stuck in a box of, you know, action heroine, because I have done Agent also and this
back to
also.
Back.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I want to explore more. I want to do a lot of characters, and I want to see what potential I can reach.
So two movies కొంచెం similar గా ఉన్నాయి, Agent and Gandeevadhari. So what was the reason behind, you know, choosing you as the female lead?
You'll have to ask that to Bapi Garu and
I mean, they would
Praveen.
have told you, right?
Yeah, I think probably they saw the potential in me, because I remember Praveen sir had seen the scenes from Agent in the office before actually it came out. He had seen the scenes and he saw the potential in me, because when I came to audition for Ira, he was like, we have seen how you look and how you act, and we know that you have the potential in you. And he wanted a new face. He wanted to match heights with Varun, because Varun is very, very tall. So he wanted somebody to match his height, and somebody who'd look like a modern woman who's powerful, because she's an IS officer. You know, she has to look like a modern day woman who can stand up for herself, who's fearless, ambitious. So probably that's why he wanted to go for me.
దీంట్లో అన్ని యాక్షన్ సీన్స్ కనబడుతున్నాయి. ట్రైలర్లో మీరు కూడా యాక్షన్ చేసినట్టు కనబడు, లైక్ స్టంట్స్ అవి చేసినట్టు కనబడుతుంది. వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ homework did you do for that?
I think working in a foreign country is itself a physical activity, because you have to fight the weather so much. Correct. European weather is extremely unpredictable. Cold, yeah. But as such, I did not have action, a lot of action to do. Whatever I did was basically, I always work out, that is not a question, but otherwise not any important.
I can see your Instagram, like every now and then, every other day you post your workout pictures.
Yeah. I really like working out, so that way I'm fit only.
So you need not to get into any extra efforts.
Yeah, so maybe that's why also Praveen Garu decided to cast me.
Praveen Sataru, he was into movies from long back, and he did different kind of movies. And this one, Gandeevadhari Arjuna, how did he narrate, and narrate చేసినప్పుడు మీ ఫీలింగ్ ఏంటి, and working with him?
I realized that he is not just making a movie just like that. That guy has really researched all of this, because like I said, the movie revolves around a very important today's problem that is like that we are facing. But in order to explain this, and in order to convey a message to today's generation, to these younger people, he has changed it into action, romance, so that
in
people,
a commercial way.
Exactly, a commercial way, so that everyone out there, they can at least see what we are trying to convey.
A message underneath.
Yeah, a message underneath the entire, not underneath, the entire plot revolves around the message. So basically he tried to take today's world most important issues that we are facing, and nobody's actually talking about it commercially, and wanted to make it a little stylish with the casting and the obviously the amazing cinematography and everything that he does, the fight sequences and everything. So when he narrated it to me, I realized that this is a very important subject, and I definitely wanted to be a part of it. I mean, I realized I wanted to be a part of it. Secondly, because my character, it was not just a heroine character. I played an important role. I was with Nasir sir. My sequences are with Nasir sir, where I also, I get to be there when he's talking about what happens in the world. So I'm there with Varun also. So basically the story, I'm one of the pillars of the story. So that is the reason why I loved the script, and I loved the story, and I loved my character. He's the easiest person to work with. So basically if you say that something is not working, sir, I can't hold this cup because Varun is here and I am here, he'll make sure it comes, take the cup, do this, do that. He'll make sure that he'll always make sure that you are comfortable. Yeah, you have to be comfortable, and you have to get there. You have to give him the emotion that you want. So he takes care of that, but then in return you have to also give him the best of what you have.
So what are the maximum takes you took?
Maximum takes I took. So it may be 6 or 7.
That's great, really, actually.
6, 7, yeah.
So
I think so.
You might got satisfied, but the director could get.
Yeah, there were a lot of not just performance wise, but sometimes the camera focus issues.
Correct. There must
sometimes there's
so many reasons.
The weather doesn't work, and so your nose is running, so you have to wipe your nose every now and then. So there's a lot of all this, including maybe 6, 7, I guess.
Coming into the movies, what's the best part you feel about movies?
I kind of realized that people are so intellectually wired to tell a story, like to imagine a story, then to write it, and then to show it to you. I feel that's a huge talent, and I mean, being a part of it, I realized we just see the director and the hero, right, and the heroine when people watch movies. But the actual magicians are behind the scenes. The technicians, the editors, the sound. Mickey's done a great job doing the sound, and so all the team, it's a teamwork when you work together and you make a product, and how it translates to the public is entirely what really amazes me. And now that I'm in the inside of the industry, I understand the little bits that are very important.
So what do you like about Hyderabad?
నేను హైదరాబాద్ చాలా ఇష్టం. నాకు హైదరాబాద్ చాలా ఇష్టం. కానీ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇష్యూ ఉంది. బట్ ఐ ట్రై. బట్ ఐఎమ్ ట్రయింగ్. అండ్ yeah, I said people are the hands on the best part, but other than that, food.
What food?
Biryani.
Of course.
Of course, Hyderabad and biryani.
So, what biryani do you like? I mean, comparatively from Maharashtra.
There might be making biryani, but they don't make it like, it's not a delicacy in Maharashtra.
Correct.
You can make it.
You got vada pav, you got...
Yeah, street food is, Bombay wala thing. But in Maharashtra, there's no like good biryani as such. So, biryani has to be in Hyderabad.
So, coming to characters, a heroine character anagani, like, they put in a box like, glamour, just a lover role. Lover to hero, that's it. What is your opinion, like, as an actress, what is a female lead?
I think what you said about heroine roles was true up until now, but ippude we have OTT, and now everything has changed. Now women are working till their 40s and 50s. Like Nayanthara ji is in movies again. Everybody is in movies, right? Everybody, all the 80s, 90s, 2000s heroines are in movies, still working. And I feel like OTT in today's generation has really changed it. Now people have options. Like they have everything they need on OTT. They have seen the best, they have seen the worst, and they get to choose. So if you don't make a product that resonates with the public, if you don't make the product that is, genuine enough, and you just throw something at them, people will not accept it. People will not just, it's a movie. No. People have seen what the best part is. So they need...
There should be something.
Yeah, they need to connect with it in order to say that, that is a movie.
But as you said, now it is changing. What's your opinion, right now, how it is, and what do you want to change?
I think, like I said, the OTT is definitely changing everything. So I would want more, roles where you get to perform. It's not about a woman doing something or a woman being casted as a lover. It's okay to be casted into a lover role. I'm not saying
not only a lover.
Yeah, not only that. It should not be you are there only to dance or only to be a part of his life. Loving someone is also a story to tell.
Correct.
So as long as your character has substance, has a story, and connects to the entire plot, whatever role is okay.
So when you were in Instagram or studying, did you watch South movies, like
genuine movies, like today's relatable movies? And I did not know about the commercial scale of the movies, but they made more genuine movies. And like, I mean, here people are crazy about films. I realize that in Maharashtra, people not very crazy about movies.
Correct.
But people here are very like the movie fanatics. They love movies here.
So what movie you watched from South? The first movie.
Upenna. It was not the first one. Yeah, Vaishno Teja. No, it was not the first one, but I only remember that right now.
What are the specialities of Gandeevadhari Arjuna?
Specialities.
Why people should go to theatre and watch it?
Because our movie, first of all, because it revolves around today's very important, very not very explained topic. So you definitely should watch it for that. There's a lot of action, there's a lot of drama, amazing cinematography, amazing stunts, obviously that Praveen Garu is amazing at. And it's high octane, it's thrilling, adrenaline filled, and definitely you should not miss it out. And also for my part also, you should definitely watch it in theatres on the 25th of August.
Right. Thank you very much, Sakshi, and I wish you all the best. We'll meet with another movie.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.